We've said it time and time again, but this is the place to go in Ohio. Cozen River Outfitters, they have got it all going on. And it has been a blast. Love coming up here and hanging out with these guys. That's why we do it every single year.
How about that shot? How about that shot?
Cozen River Outfitters.
Cozen River Outfitters.
Well, we've been going to Jeff and Amy's at Cozen River for about 4 years now. The first year started off, me and Carson both shot nice deer. The second year, I think we both killed nice deer again.
One of our favorite outfitters. They're pretty much family at this point, and we're going to show y'all some hunts from a few years past.
Well guys, we're headed to one of our favorite hunts of the year, Cozen River, Ohio. We're headed that way, but so far we're stuck in traffic and we're getting ready to come up on our exit in Winston-Salem that Carson misses every time. So we're all trying to pay attention.
It's a good thing we're stuck in traffic though, because I can't really pass it. And we're good, and we're about to hit the exit. We'll be in good shape. I think.
We'll see.
Quarter mile.
Just got off the interstate. We're about 45 miles out. We're filling up for the second time and we're gonna go up here and hunt. We're gonna get there about, what time, 9 o'clock, 9:15. Hit the sacks, wake up early in the morning, get in the stand. I can never get it directly on an even number. I always go a darn penny over.
Well, guess who woke up and was waiting for us on the porch when we rolled up? Old Papa Bear himself, old Jeffy.
All right.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Good.
See what's happening.
How you been?
Good.
Did they wake you up when we pulled up?
Yeah. I was asleep. How you
Hello.
Guys ready?
What are you doing?
I got chili.
doing? Chill.
How are you doing?
Welcome back.
How are you? We're excited to be back.
It's going to be 75 tomorrow, and Tuesday a high of 60, and then down in the 50s.
So what day are we gonna kill them?
Should kill one tomorrow night and one Tuesday night.
Sounds good.
Well, since we got there after 9 and woke Jeff up, nobody could go back to sleep, so we just hung out around the kitchen table and looked at some trail cam pics.
9? More like 7:30.
Well, after a good night's sleep, we woke up with the chickens, and boy, we did not expect this place to look like this. It is awesome. Miss Amy cooked us a great breakfast. We're gonna load up the golf cart, get out there and scout a few spots.
Hey Sam, you might want that race hitch.
Jeff is going to show us our spot. We gotta hang a camera stand, cut a few limbs. We're gonna hang out till this afternoon. We're gonna be slinging arrows about 5 o'clock.
This stand I was hunting had two really nice deer on it. One they called Cluster and one that was just a giant 8-pointer. And ideally I wanted to let the 8-pointer go, but everybody knows I can't do that. So we go in there, we hang our camera stands, and we're ready for the evening sit.
Alright guys, it's our last evening sit here at Cozen River in Ohio. Me and Byron, it's a beautiful afternoon, the pressure's right. We got the start of a new moon. The bucks ought to be on their feet, but it is the October lull. They've got a deer called Cluster. He's a giant 10-pointer, 60s or 70s at least. He's a great big 160s, 170 deer. And he's coming in pretty regular. We hope he comes in tonight. If not, there's a great big 8-pointer. I might let him go. I might shoot him. Just depends on my mood when he gets in. He's a giant too. But we changed scenarios a little bit tonight. We put on some different clothes. We're not painting our faces. Byron's done switched to his lucky hat. Jeff's dropped us off every day since we've been here. Amy dropped us off today and we hiked in instead of drove in. So maybe a little bit of throwing the deer off will help. We're gonna sit up here and enjoy this afternoon and hope that pressure helps us. Alright guys, it's coming down to crunch time. It's our last evening sit Cocosing River Outfitters, Ohio. Me and Byron are up here. We got about an hour and a half left. All the camera pictures we've got of the buck we want to kill. He's coming in about 6:15, 6:20. And it's about 6:05, 6:10 now. Like I said, an hour and a half left. Hopefully shortly we put him on the ground. But pressure's right, the moon's right, the temperature's right. The front's coming in. We couldn't ask for better weather. We just want him to show up. So hopefully here in a little bit we're drawing blood.
Well, the pressure's right and it's cooling down. It's getting prime time. It really is. Here comes a small 8 and here comes a doe right behind him. As soon as she walks off, I could see the deer that I wanted, the 8-pointer that we had talked about before and seen camera pictures of. He's coming right to me. He makes a scrape. It's time. I'm watching this deer make a scrape. He's about 60 yards. He's coming quick. I'm just hoping he gives me the broadside shot. All I need him is 20 yards. Well, this deer's on a string. He comes dead to the bottom of our tree. He's literally like 12 yards. I've got my release on the loop. I'm ready to go. All I'm waiting on is the go from Byron above me that all is good with the camera. And all of a sudden this deer spooks and he bounds off, 2 or 3 big bounds and starts walking. And I look up at Byron, he's still on him. I said, "Man, are you on him?" And I made an excellent guess on the yardage.
Come in right here. 12 yards, 15 yards. He stopped right here on the other side of the log. I feel like we're back home in North Carolina. Wind's swirling like crazy. He bounced off. I don't know how far he was. I made an educated guess at 55 because I've been shooting it all day. And I'm gonna tell you what, I just freaking smoked him. That blue knot. Cocosing River Outfitters. I can't say enough about them. Jeff and Amy, they tell you to go somewhere, you better sit there, because it's gonna happen. How about that shot? How about that shot?
Well, Jeff and Amy have an iron buck at their house. It literally has a hole the size of a softball, or maybe just a hair bigger in it to shoot through. If you don't hit that hole, you don't get your arrow back. And I'd been practicing this shot 55 yards all day. Now, by the glory of God, who knows why this deer stopped at 55 yards or how I guessed it. But I guessed it, he stopped, and I made the shot.
How about that shot?
Yeah, how about that shot? Now go get him.
All right, guys, I waited till the last minute this trip. Last couple minutes of camera light, the big 8 we've been watching on camera, he finally showed up and gave me an opportunity. It was a little bit long shot, and I was a little iffy on it. I know I hit him back, but he was quartering hard. I heard him crash, and I'm usually good about that, but we gave him a little while, at least a couple hours. We went and got some supper, and we're coming back now. We're walking up the hill towards where I heard him crash, and I already see my lighted knock, so we're gonna skip the stand, skip the blood trail, and go right to that knock and see what we got. Y'all come on with us. Horns, baby.
Nice view, buddy.
Oh, God. How much better does that thing look off camera? Good gracious. Hey, just what I said happened right there. 55-yard shot, I was a little bit scared. I didn't really know what to expect. I knew I watched that blue nocturnal sink in there. But I'm gonna tell you what, I didn't know he had all that. Hey, couldn't be more proud right now. Cozen River Outfitters, baby, Ohio.
Good job. That's a stud.
Get up there, Jeff.
Well, CJ killed a stud, so we're gonna head home for a couple weeks, get a little bit of a rest. We're gonna come back and see if I can't get my tag punched.
Alright guys, back in the set tonight. Saw a good buck last night. It just came in a little too late for camera light. And I saw a pile of deer, so today I got Joe with me. He's running the camera. He's below me, which I normally don't like that setup, but it's about all we got right now in this tree until we can get some stuff moved around. But anyway, kind of glad he's here, so hopefully we can get it done. Should be a pretty active afternoon. Hope it is anyway.
It was pretty slow that afternoon. Saw a couple squirrels, a couple small deer, but as the light started to fade, I could see some bucks start moving our way. Well, I got this smaller buck in front of me. I look across the creek, and here comes old Stud Daddy.
Way to get it done before gun season.
All right, guys, we got the whole crew. We got Jeff and Amy here. We'll go in here and see if we can't find this deer. I don't think he went very far though. Let's go in here and see if we can pick up some blood. Come on. Oh yeah, right here. Here's blood. There's where he bedded. Up here. Hold on. Yep. You got the light on? This is a wicked looking little dude right here. All right guys, here he is. We got him drug out of the woods. We're about to load him up here at Cozen River Outfitters. It is our second afternoon hunt. These guys know what they're doing. They run trail cameras, do their homework. We've said it time and time again, but this is the place to go in Ohio. If you ever want to come up here and do a guided hunt, make sure to check out Cocozin River Outfitters. They have got it all going on. Just thankful to get this deer on the ground. Thank God for every day I can be in the stand, and it has been a blast. Love coming up here and hanging out with these guys. That's why we do it every single year. Just thankful to get this deer on the ground. Thank God for every day I can be in the stand, and it has been a blast. Love coming up here and hanging out with these guys. Well, that was last season's buck. Let's go back a couple of years to my first hunt at Cocozin River. There was one limb in our tree that I thought I could have my bow drawn. When my bow was drawn, I'd be up under, and apparently not. Because when I shot it, my top cam hit it, about threw the bow out of my hand, threw the arrow to who knows where, and the deer took off running.
He's down right there, Bubba.
By the grace of God, that deer walked back in and I was able to get a second shot. Still in disbelief, man, you could tell he was smoked. He didn't run 40, 50 yards and piled up.
The great thing about Cocozin River Outfitters, they've got turkey stew.
Well, the very first morning, I'm with Jeff. We take Matt and set him up pretty much right beside the decoy. Get him set up. He's just leaned against a little bitty tree. And then me and Jeff go and get behind two big trees because Jeff's a great big guy. And the bird comes in, and at this point, Matt filming it, he's actually a lot closer to the bird than we are. When this bird saw that strutter in the field, he came in a-running.
No. Did you get some of that beautiful bird footage?
Oh my word. I seen him come clear across there. I'm cramping up. I'm like, Carson, do something, man. Look at that.
Oh my legs are. Jeff. Look at this thing. Oh yeah. Couldn't have worked out any better, could it, Jeffy?
That's the way you draw it up.
They're really like family. They come and turkey hunt with us during our turkey season. We go back up there during turkey and deer season. And like I said, they're really part of our family now.
Guys, I just want to apologize ahead of time because I drove all night last night from Alabama and my brain is not working.
You were speaking different languages, tongues, speaking in tongues and stuff. Yeah, he goes, that's a different same bird. Let me think about that for a little bit and I'll get back to you on that.